Today we're trying to sell more books. These are books that are in the Real Steam Power series. Right now I only have 4 of them printed. We're going to eventually have 50 of them. I am mostly editing these as opposed to writing them. Some I will write. The first one in the series is book 3. You will probably wonder what happened to book 1 and 2. Well, they involved a lot of thought and analysis, so I haven't gotten around to writing them yet. This is called the Yuba Tractor book. And it's very interesting in that right after World War II, some people out in the San Francisco area designed and built a Yuba tractor. And it worked. It was steam powered. It had a steam engine, a nice 4-cylinder flat opposed steam engine in every wheel. And the reasoning is that you did not have to have 4-wheel drive, U-joints, or anything, differentials or nothing. You merely put an engine in every wheel. You could turn this thing, you could turn the front wheels at 90 degrees, so it would spin around the rear axle. And so it would turn around, always be in 4-wheel drive. And it was a really good idea at the time. And the Yuba people had been making gold dredges, big steam-powered gold dredges for the California work business. There are also half a dozen of them now up in Nome, Alaska, where they were getting placer gold out of the frozen tundra up there. And so they decided that the gold business was going to be running short, so they made this steam-powered tractor, which was supposed to be for log hauling or earth moving or anything you needed a large rubber-tired vehicle for a work vehicle. It was an excellent idea. The company was not very dynamic at that time, and they ran out of money and destroyed the entirety of the project, except one engine was salvaged out of the junkyard, and it is now in Long Beach, California. But they did leave us with some very, very nice write-up, technical paper on how it was made. We have a lot of patents on how it was made. We have a great many pictures of it while it was being made. And it is a fascinating example of what can be done with modern steam. Even though it is basically 70 years old, not much has been done since then in terms of perfecting how to make steam. It has a monotube steam generator. It has beautiful controls for that. It has a very nice engine with poppet valves. It has complete control. It will start in about a minute from scratch. The machine has full condensing, condenses all of the steam back into water, so it doesn't need any more water filling up as you drive around. You can drive all day long with this thing, and it keeps going. Another beautiful thing about it is completely quiet. It is completely non-polluting. It would work underground because it doesn't put out carbon monoxide, burns either diesel or kerosene, and it is really a very interesting idea. 2 people made this. One was Marcus Lothrop. Marcus Lothrop was an engineer who, from the 1920s and 1930s, had worked as the patent attorney for Abner Doble. And he'd learned as much as you could about steam power from Abner Doble, and he worked with that and perfected it. The other person who worked on this project was a fellow named Harris. During World War II, and these people lived in the Berkeley area. Right in the hill above Berkeley was the famous Lawrence Livermore Laboratories, which did a lot of work on the Manhattan Project. And so both Lothrop and Harris worked together, one patenting and one making stuff for the atomic bomb project during the war. After the war, they were at loose ends, looking for something to do. The Yuba people approached them on making a steam-powered tractor, and they worked at it for 3 or 4 years, did a beautiful job, just a beautiful job, did a very, very nice write-up of what they had done. The report is right here in its entirety, and we have as much other information as we can find. One of the more interesting things that they did when they were done doing the tractor, the Navy wanted them to do a steam-powered outboard motor. They immediately worked on a steam-powered outboard motor. You can see we have propellers here. We have the turning thing up here, and this is a steam-powered outboard, which is a very, very good design. As you can see, the outboard itself can be carried. The boiler resides in the boat, and the steam is conducted with a flexible hose from the boiler to the steam engine. The military wanted it because they were going to make a very quiet raft so that spies could invade other countries, land on the beach. This thing made absolutely no noise at all, and that was the attraction of it. Of course, they only made one of them, and then the thing was destroyed, and all we have are the designs, the write-up on it, and some pictures. But at least it shows what can be done and what has been done. Probably one of the best examples of modern steam there is the Yuba steam tractor and the Yuba steam outboard. Fascinating book. People nowadays have difficulty finding this information. First of all, very few people know that this actually existed. The report that I got from the widow of Marcus Lothrop's son, who had the report in hardcover in her library. I had expressed an interest in it, and she sent it to me. Otherwise, all of this information would have been completely, irrevocably lost. These books are anywhere from, this book is 250 pages long. I have in this series, we're going to have approximately 50 books in this series. They're going to be from 250 to 350 pages long. This is a wonderful opportunity. This book is $35. The rest of the book in the series are $40. One of these days I'll get the introductory books, 1 and 2, and then we will continue.